Dear learners, this is Rajas Vinumdsha, as usual, your teacher of chemistry. I greet you all in this room all day. During this break, I encourage you to remain focused and committed to your goals. This holiday presents you a great opportunity. My dear learners, as you are in the community, make sure you tries all possible opportunities out there. Be strengthened, understand the concepts. Dear learners, revise your notes. Prepare for the calm next year, 2026. Dear learners, in today's presentation, we are going to look at natural resources. As I told you in last presentation, that every day we shall be getting sub-topic and we discuss together. Today we are looking at the natural resources. As you are aware, God gifted us with natural resources, which include rocks and minerals, water, air, fossil fuels, and plants, or what we call vegetation or forest. Anything which is green is a gift from God. These resources are categorized into two. We have natural renewable resources and non-renewable natural resources. For the case of today's video, we are going to look at air as a natural resource. And air as a natural resource is an example of renewable natural resources. As you will look at on this slide, we have natural resources types. And we are starting with renewable natural resources, which are examples of renewable natural resources. We have trees, or what we have called like forests, trees, mention them, and vegetation, and water, plus air. These are three examples of renewable natural resource. Dear learners, why are we saying that they are renewable? We are saying they can be replaced once used up by natural processes in short period of time within man's lifetime. I have tried to summarize. These are key words that must appear in your responses. After, we're going to see a sample item and how we can answer, how we can respond to that sample item. Know that each word here is very crucial. Let us go in slide 2 and look what is air. When we are answering, what are we supposed to give? I told you in previous video, for the case of natural resources, we are giving only and only 3 paragraphs. Let us go and we see. We are saying air is a mixture of gases such as oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. We have their rare gases, plus water vapor. If at all air is pure, these are components which must be in air, dear learners. And after giving a category of a natural resource, and you give a reason, plus chemical composition, which you are seeing here as oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, rare gases, plus water, strictly will go to human activities. What are we looking at in human activities? You have to identify a human activity there. You have to give how is it affecting natural resource and environment itself. Then don't forget to give a mitigation measure. Here I have given a sample of 2 human activities. But we have very many human activities. If you have any human activity which you are unable to explain, my contacts are down after the end of the video. Make sure contact me. We see how we can do better in making explanation for those human activities. Number one, we have there industrialization. Industrialization, this one is a human activity. We are saying industrialization leads to pollution of the air, which occurs as a result of releasing waste gases. Here you are explaining how it causes the pollution of air. There is a release of waste gases. From where? From industries. And after being released, where does it go? Into atmosphere. All those words are very key. Then after that happens, what is the consequence? This can lead to acid rain, since some of the waste gases are acidic gases such as sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide. We have nitrogen dioxide. Now, what can we do? Actually, for a case of correction, just remove carbon dioxide, because carbon dioxide is very weak to cause acidic rains. If it is the case, really every day we can be burnt by this rain, because every day we are always having this. Anyway, let me edit it very well. My dear Anas, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. This nitrogen dioxide. Okay, how can we mitigate this one? This can be mitigated by fitting catalytic converters, where in industrial chimneys do what? Transform these harmful gases into harmless gases. Dear Anna, for a case of catalytic converters, only works for sulfur oxides, nitrogen oxides, and carbon monoxide, but cannot work for a case of carbon dioxide. Next point, we have transportation using fuel-powered vehicles. Most especially here, we have talk about fossil fuels, vehicles which are powered by fossil fuels. Now, what is going to happen? This involves the release of exotic fumes. Into atmosphere containing gases like carbon dioxide, which leads to global warming, caused as a result of releasing greenhouse gas from burning carbon-based fuels in vehicle engines, because carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, meaning after reaching an atmosphere, it forms a thick layer which prevents the heat radiations reflected by us. And this heat radiation is of sun, not escape into the space. And when that one happens in the atmosphere, there is going to be abnormal increase of temperatures, what we call global warming. How can we mitigate this one? This can be mitigated by using vehicles that run on renewable source of energy, like electric cars. Are we together? We can plant very many trees to consume this carbon dioxide. Recall, when we are looking for a mitigation measure, is a mitigation measure that prevents a cause of a side effect. Are we together? These are sample of human activities, but human activities are very many. Can be charcoal burning. You see how during charcoal burning, there is a release of carbon dioxide, which causes global warming. We have bush burning, still can cause global warming. We have poor disposal of waste, like burning of garbages. The human activities are very many. We have very many people nowadays in towns, in your homes, you are using charcoal for cooking, you are using stoves for cooking, and when you, those stoves, most especially those ones which uses paraffin, releases carbon dioxide, which reaches the atmosphere, causes global warming, or in limited supply releases carbon monoxide, which causes suffocation. Yes. Meaning in the first paragraph, what are we supposed to give? We give a category of natural resource, you give a reason, plus chemical composition. Then the second paragraph, you give one human activity, you explain it very well, you mitigate it. Then the third paragraph, what do you give there? The third paragraph. Dear learners, in the third paragraph, what are we supposed to give there? Is the use of a natural resource. For the case of today, we are discussing about air. Here meaning that we are going to look at the uses of air. You choose one which is best for you, which you can explain very well. For example, air facilitates respiration. Air facilitates respiration. Very crucial, very important. This is a benefit. You explain it. During respiration, oxygen from air, not air. One of the components is the one which is necessary for respiration. You have to point it out. Meaning air here is very important. Oxygen is very important. Oxygen from air combines with carbohydrates such as glucose, to form carbon dioxide, water, and energy for used in body activities, what we call metabolism. Make sure, explain it, copy it the way how it is. It is very nice. Look at the way how it is. That's the way how you are supposed to point it out. We need science out of this use. Science can be physics, science can be biology, can be agriculture, can be physics. But here there is a lot of biology here. That's what we are interested in. Then here we have the next use. We have air facilitates photosynthesis. Is it really air the one who facilitates photosynthesis? Answer is no. One of the components of air, which is carbon dioxide, very important. Carbon dioxide in this point. Air facilitates photosynthesis. Now you explain during photosynthesis, carbon dioxide from the air combines with water in presence of sunlight, absorbed by chlorophyll to make food, which is starch. And this is the food which is necessary for a plant. Dear learners, choose one which is the best for you. Let us look for a sample item. Actually, this item came last year. Came actually this year in UNEP. Item is air is an important natural resource. Actually, it came this year in UNEP 2025. You see, air is an important natural resource that should be conserved. There is improper waste management in some homes and schools involving open dumping and burning of garbage. These activities release toxic fumes into the atmosphere, hence affecting the air quality. The head teacher has tasked the school science club to organize the to organize a sensitization campaign aimed to mitigating the challenge. The theme of the campaign is Be an Air Quality Champion. Okay, you have been chosen to speak to the rest of the students regarding the sim. The figure below shows rubbish being burned in the residential area. You see, in the support material, I'm seeing some plastic, some garbage, some being burned. There is a lot of fumes here being released. Meaning, you want to see how you can respond to such item. Stay on up to the end of the video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to all education platforms over this holiday. Don't forget to revise widely, practice regularly, get items, try. We may have come with this item, you can get very many items. Your neighbor is checking 2024, 2025 neighbors. There is very many questions in mocks. There is a question which have been provided with your teacher. You have holiday packages. Try to get those questions and try to answer the way how I'm giving my response. Don't forget, there is my WhatsApp contact. You can share your response. I pass through, we see where I can guide you. The sample responses. I have told you for a case of these responses, we need only 3 paragraphs. And you see the way how I have given my 3 paragraphs. We say, air is a renewable natural resource. This is the category. Are we together? Okay. Why is it a renewable natural resource? Because air can be replaced once used up by natural processes in short period of time within man's lifetime. Are we together? Within man's lifetime. Are we there? We go ahead. This is the first paragraph. Air is a mixture of gases such as oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, rare gases, and water vapor. If you see the item is from air and it is about in section B, part 2, this is the first paragraph you must put on your answer sheet without changing anything. Here the secret, without changing anything. The first paragraph. And it takes the score of 6. That is the beauty of chemistry. We go to the second paragraph. The second paragraph, here we are looking to human activity. You go back in the scenario. What is the human activity there? There is improper waste management in some schools and homes, involving open dumping and burning of garbage. You see, now this one is what we call human activity. You have to identify it. Meaning, open dumping and burning of garbage is a human activity done where? In some homes and schools. Are we getting the way how we are supposed to answer, my dear learners? Try very many items when you are home over this holiday. You will try them. Come next year, you will test the sweetness of trying many items. We are saying open dumping and burning of garbage. This one is done where, if according to the scenario, is done in homes and schools. Now, what is the result of this human activity? Releases exhaust fumes or toxic fumes, which goes where? Into atmosphere. This, yes, we have understood that the toxic fumes or exhaust fumes which contains what? Because toxic fumes, we have very many. You choose the one which you can explain very well. Containing gases like carbon dioxide. Good. This carbon dioxide, what is it? Is a greenhouse gas. Now, if it is a greenhouse, so what? That leads to global warming. Are we dear runners? Are we there? If now this point is understandable for some, but now what if you are guiding a runner of senior one, senior two, you are in senior four, the runner will not understand how global warming comes. You have to explain how global warming happens. This is because when carbon dioxide reaches in the atmosphere, forms a thick layer. So what? It prevents the heat radiation to escape, reflected by us of the sun. Meaning when the sun releases heat, the sum of the heat is reflected by the earth to go back outside the space. But because of this thick layer, the heat will not escape, resulting to formate increase of high temperatures in the atmosphere, which we call global warming. How can we mitigate this one? This can be mitigated by planting fast growing trees that uses carbon dioxide. Uses carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Recall, during photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is used. Oh, strict laws against open burning of garbage should be put in a press or else these garbages can be recycled. If they are biodegradable, we can make organic manure. If they are plastic, we can take back them in industries. We get new products out to there. That is the second paragraph. In second paragraph, we have the human activity. How does it affect the natural resource and environment? Then we go ahead to the third paragraph, the last one. You look for the use. We are saying air facilitates respiration. During respiration, oxygen from air combined with carbohydrates such as glucose to form carbon dioxide, water, and energy for used in body activities or like body metabolism. That was our presentation. I made Rogers binomial number 790692178 for a case of phone calls, and WhatsApp contact, which is 744601966. If you have any work you have tried and you want some response, don't forget, great results come from small. Read topic per topic. Not does not need you to read all of it once. No, read it today, tomorrow add. That's what it consistent efforts. You read small every day, small but consistent. When we combine this one, it will bring a bigger difference. What you practice will speak for you in the exam. What you practice over this word will speak big, make big difference come next year. I sign out. I remain Rogers Beino Wicha.